What's up, ghouls and gals? We are back with more Tubi recommendations. It's come to my attention that it's been a while since I've recommended some underrated hidden gems on Tubi that you need to check out ASAP. Why? Because they're free. So today I have 10 horror movies free on Tubi that I think you should be checking out ASAP. This is the 8th video that I've done covering horror movies on Tubi. They come, they go, but check out my letterbox list link down below with all 80 movies so far. You might find something that you've never seen before. Like our first pick, Marshmallow from 2025. I am obsessed with this movie. When a once fabled campfire tale becomes real, a group of campers uncover a profound secret that questions their very existence. Now, I will not spoil this one at all whatsoever. This one is fairly new, but I need you guys to watch Marshmallow ASAP. This is such a surprise summer camp sci-fi horror and an absolute ode to the 80s. So that's where I'll leave that one because, like I said, no spoilers for Marshmallow. It is a really great original film. But with number 9, let's talk about John and the Hole from 2021. 13-year-old John drugs his family and confines them in a deep hole in the earth. He goes home while they wait to be set free. This movie has a surprising cast with Michael C. Hall. We also get Taissa Farmiga and Jennifer L., who was recently in Shelby Oaks. But if you're in the mood for like an asshole kid movie, this is the one for you. But at number 8, let's talk about a super underrated hidden gem film with The Wolf of Snow Hollow. From 2020, terror grips a small mountain town as bodies are discovered after each full moon. Losing sleep, raising a teenage girl, and caring for his ailing father, Officer Marshall struggles to remind himself there's no such thing as werewolves. Now, I think this would be a really fantastic double feature with Werewolves Within. And if you want more of the werewolf vibe, I think a tie-in, a really fun kind of triple thing there would be Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King, the book. I have the book with an animation for each chapter, and I think it makes it an immersive story, but Silver Bullet will work too. And speaking of Stephen King, let's talk about a Stephen King story with Trucks. From 1997, aliens arrive, parking in a geostationary orbit over Nevada using powers unknown to humans. They declare war using unmanned trucks as weapons. Now, this is a made-for-TV movie based on a Stephen King short story also called Trucks. I think Maximum Overdrive is the better story for this. But if you are a completionist like me and you feel the need to watch every movie ever, Trucks should be on your list. But let's talk about a movie you should not sleep on. I don't like time travel movies that much, not a fan of time loop movies in any way, shape, or form. But something about Timecrimes made me really interested. From 2007, a man accidentally gets into a time machine and travels back in time about an hour. Finding himself will be the first of a series of disasters with unforeseeable consequences. There is a short in VHS Viral that I think almost kind of plays on the same themes of Timecrimes, but there was going to be an American remake, because there always has to be an American remake of everything. But there was talks of one, of Timecrimes, with Tom Cruise in the leading role. I would have been so mad. If you know me, you would know my disdain for Tom Cruise. But anyways, move on, I digress. Let's talk about a film that if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it immediately. Possessor from 2020. An agent works for a secret organization that uses brain implant technology to inhabit other people's bodies, ultimately driving them to commit assassinations for high-paying clients. Now, I was lucky enough to see this in an almost empty theater in like the midst of the 2020 pandemic shutdown. It was like October maybe, and I was lucky enough to be able to see this in the theaters, and it was so freaking cool. Possessor, Brandon Cronenberg, is really just, he is solidifying that the Cronenberg legacy will never die. A lot of the SFX, a lot of the special effects, everything was practically done. They really tried to shy away from any kind of CGI, and I feel like you can tell with the Cronenbergs, they're not fans of CGI, and I like that. But do yourself a favor and do a triple feature: Antiviral, Possessor, Infinity Pool. Really solid triple feature from Brandon Cronenberg. Okay, now if you're looking for a movie to just shut your brain off and just have something fun on, I don't know how fun it is, but Flight 7500 from 2014. Flight 7500 departs LA International Airport bound for Tokyo. As the overnight flight makes its way over the Pacific Ocean during its 10-hour course, the passengers encounter what appears to be a supernatural force in the cabin. Now, this one stars Leslie Bibb, who we know from like everything. I grew up watching her in the show Popular, and it was like my favorite show ever growing up, and it's been so fun to see her in so many projects. It also stars Ryan Quanten, who we know and love as Jason Stackhouse from True Blood, but he was also recently in Rebecca McKendry's film Glorious, which I think he did an incredible job in. This movie also stars Amy Smart, Jerry Ferrera from Entourage, and Scout Taylor Compton, so we have a really eclectic cast for that one. It is the kind of movie you can just turn your brain off and say, I'm gonna watch some horror schlock. Okay, let's talk about a movie that I think is super underrated: The Cleansing Hour from 2019. Two hosts of a popular webcast stage and stream fake live stream exorcisms until one day their scam turns more real than they could ever imagine. Now, this is based on a short film of the same name from the same director. I think it's a really fun modern take on a possession exorcism film, and it also stars our horror king, Kyle Gallner. Now, at number 2, might I recommend you one of my personal favorites, Scare Me from 2020. During a power outage, two young writers tell each other scary stories, but the more they invest in them, the more real they become. I have seen this movie 4 times now. I love it. Josh Rubin, Aya Cash, so creative. They commit to the bit. It is such a fun movie. We also get a really fun cameo from Chris Redd, and the three of them together is like comedic lightning in a bottle. This is a chamber piece. If you listen to my podcast, you know I did a whole episode on chamber pieces and movies set in one place or minimal settings, and this one just executes that theme so well. It's so good. There is a scene where it's kind of like a talent show. Oh my god, it's so good. The way it's delivered is it's to be studied. Aya Cash in that performance is to be studied. But at number 1, let's wrap it up with a little film I like to call Porno. From 2019, a group of repressed teens working at a movie theater in a small Christian town discover an X-rated film reel that unleashes a bloodthirsty succubus. This captures the spirit of the movie theater so well. This is like the perfect party watch to have some friends over, make some snacks, smoke a little shmeef, you know what I mean, and just chill and watch this movie, and I feel like you will have the best time. It's so fun. It's so stupid. What do you expect with a movie called Porno? Be real. But anyways, that is 10 more movies streaming for free on Tubi right now. You can go watch them. You can literally shut this whole video off and go watch all 10 movies now on Tubi. I triple dog dare you to. If there are any movies I recommend you watching the most out of this list here, I would go with Marshmallow and Scare Me. Those movies are like 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100 for me. They are both so good, so highly rated in my books. So that's all for me for today. I hope that you enjoyed. I cannot believe we are already done with March. Went by so fast. April, body horror movie week. I cannot wait. 2nd week of April, we'll be doing that. So exciting. So I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Sayonara, Spooky fam.